Dejdamrong is a 1FC legend. Not only was he a Lumpini champion, he was also Thailand's first MMA champion, and he made the transition well. Now, being a savage fighter is one thing, but knowing how to teach is a completely different set of skills. Luckily, he's also a great teacher, and I've been learning some good tricks from him. Today, I'm going to go over some lessons from a private session we did together recently about defending and capitalizing on a teep. You probably already know that a teep is one of the most important weapons in Muay Thai, but if your teep is not very successful, it usually comes down to a matter of timing. Right here, he was adamant about teaching me to teep when a person is on one leg, because that's the best time to disrupt their balance. Now, obviously, a teep can be thrown from the lead leg or the rear leg. It can be thrown high, it can be thrown low, and these factors change the way you defend it and the counters available afterwards. Today, we were focusing mainly on the rear teep thrown to a low target. The first method that he covers is my new favorite. So we've all seen this type of scooping parry. I've taught it myself, I've done it myself, but it's something that never really clicked for me. And in reality, I've always been a little bit too slow, and I end up getting stabbed with the teep anyway. Instead, he just takes this small step back and just bats it aside and follows up with a rear or power side counter. Now look closely at this tiny step he takes backwards. That makes all the difference. Giving yourself a little bit of time to see it coming and redirect it allows this to be a more realistic option. Now he is also adamant about not rotating your shoulders too much. That way you're quick to fire that rear hand or that rear kick. You see he wants me to speed up the tempo there. They can flow together nicely. It's a very simple motion and it works quite well. With this type of parrying motion, if the person really commits to the strike and your timing works out well, you can cause them to overcommit by that glancing motion, which leads into the second techniques. Using this same type of parry to off-balance them and follow up with a stronger attack, such as a flying knee. Now, right now, I'm taking nice cautious jumps because I have trouble controlling my power in this respect, but you can use this to set up a sweep as well, and this one was a lot of fun. I feel like you'd have to practice quite a bit. You see my timing was off there, but then I get it with a little bit of practice. So with practice, this could be a sweet technique to put in your bag. Before we talk about the last defensive trick I want to cover, first let's talk about the technique we're trying to defend against. Now this is a fake round kick into a front kick, something that Sanchai is great at, and he makes a point right here not to stylize it too much because you can see it coming.
Little thunder,
Stop it.
little lightning,
Stop it.
thunder, lightning, ears! Oh!
So if you practice this technique rather than getting all wiggly, all you gotta do is just sell them on the round kick by stepping offline just a little bit and opening up your hip enough to get them to check that kick. Of course, if you make them respect the round kick from the get-go, it'll be more believable than you send it just right down the pipe. The way we're practicing it right now is up against the ropes because he was teaching me that you can send someone flying into the ropes and actually use the recoil of the ropes springing them back to cause double impact with a follow-up attack of your choice. Now this is a good opportunity to follow up with a big attack such as a flying knee or a flying kick because they're off balance and they're not as well positioned to defend that giant flying attack. Now naturally I was curious about what to do if the technique fails or you find yourself falling into an odd position. At that point he told me that the best thing to do is to just fall into a clinch, try to get that inside position and then start off balance and then ragdolling him, kneeing him from there, all that good stuff. Now here's where the defense comes in. When your leg is up to check a kick and you're expecting a round kick and it becomes a front kick, I use what I call the knee parry, where you use the knee to redirect that incoming front kick and then follow up with something of your own. Hopefully they're off balance from overextending at this point. So perfect opportunity to throw a rear side round kick, or if the teep is on the other side, you can follow up with a switch kick. It's important to take them off balance and maintain your own balance so you can follow up accordingly. Alright everybody, thanks for watching. Hopefully you got something new out of this video. It's always important to train with people that are more experienced than yourself so you can pick up these little high IQ tips. And Kru Rong is one of the greatest teachers I met. I'll put information to his gym below in case you're ever in Phuket. Alright, thank you.